right, next up is Michael Liebowitz, and it is my absolute pleasure and honor to introduce him. I'll let Michael share more about his bio with you, but I will tell you that the brand strategy work I've done with him around language has been absolutely transformative for my business. Always insightful, hilarious, and genuine. I give you my friend and colleague, Michael Liebowitz.
All right, everybody. Thank you, Brady. That is so not what I wrote you, and I'm really glad you didn't read that. Okay. Hey, everyone. I'm Michael Liebowitz. Y'all recognize this? Hello, Segway. Adam is going to do a fantastic job. We all know he does, of driving traffic to your website, driving traffic to your telephones. Great. Now what? What are you going to say to them once they're there? Well, that's where I come in. What do you need to say to get more people saying yes? That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to give you a couple of really tactical pieces of advice. This is going to be the tactical advice show between me and Adam. So let's talk about the website first. We are going to basically, your website is a headline and a subhead. Lots of other things going on in a website. I know, CTAs, images, but really these are the two main things. Now, your headline needs to be one of two messages and one of two messages only. What's your main outcome? Or what's your brand belief? Why are these important? Well, your main outcome is what they're really buying. And these can be tricky. What you deliver isn't always the main outcome. I'm going to get into that a little later. Your brand belief, this is why they're going to buy it from you. You have competition. Lots of people are going to have the same outcome you offer. Your belief is why they're going to buy from you. This is how it works in our neurology. But which one do you do? Well, there are rules for that. The main outcome, you're going to do this if your main outcome is not 100% completely obvious. There are some people in the room that are like this. Michael Schachter, Miley Comer, Angela Mutchler, Christoph Nauer. They all deliver an outcome that is not actually the thing they deliver. No one goes to Michael because they want the contract. What they want is the lack of conflict that's going to come because they have a contract, okay? Outcome isn't always what you deliver. Now, the belief, well, just the opposite. You're going to share your belief if your outcome is 100% completely obvious. Ben Bauer, Rebecca Walker, Matt Meyer, Joanne Barrios, every single person in the trades. Now, Rebecca and Joanne are a little bit in the gray area, but I guarantee Matt Meyer isn't having conversations where he says, yeah, I get you cheap prices on first class travel. And the other side of the conversation goes, oh, really? What's that? No, just doesn't happen. It's obvious. So Matt's going to start with his brand belief. All right. So now whichever one went in the headline, belief or outcome, the other one goes in the subhead. Now, the subhead doesn't have to come right after the headline. It's just the next main piece of communication. So if belief comes first, you want to communicate the outcome second. Here's a great example. Rebecca, we have the perfect gift. You have the perfect person. They need to meet. This is outcome communication. Now, you'd think that Rebecca outcome is obvious. It's a gift. No, the outcome is not the gift. The outcome is this relationship that you're building through the gift. It's this moment that when the perfect gift meets the perfect person. So Rebecca has to highlight what is the main outcome. And then below the fold, which is when you scroll down, she's got the belief going on there. All right, let's talk about the phone. Here's your basic sales call structure. You're going to build rapport. You're going to talk about their need, going to talk about your solution, and you're going to give the ask, right? Now, just an FYI, you need to be spending most of your time here. If you didn't know this already, now you do. Now, there comes a point where you need to transition into your solution. You're going to want to talk about what you do, right? This is, we do X, Y, and Z. Here's how I'm going to solve your problem. Do not stop. You're actually missing a step. Almost no one knows to do this. Instead, first thing you're going to say is what you believe. When you communicate what you believe, and this transition sets the frame for everything that comes after that. I'm going to use Mark Verlotti as an example here. Go Bears. So Mark is out there talking to people who want their pool cleaned, right? They're going to talk about what their need is for the pool. Instead of Mark saying, hey, when we use these cleaners or this chemicals and we do X, Y, and Z, no, he's going to say what he believes first. He's going to say, well, let me tell you about Cal Pool Care. It's all about responsible here. It's all about reliable. Okay. You're going to get the same person showing up at the same time they said they would and doing the job that I expected of them. And I don't brook with anything less than that. It sets the frame. Now, everything that Mark talks about after that is in the frame of being reliable. And he can talk about the chemicals and everything else. So now the customer thinks, I talked to pool person A, I talked to pool person B, and I talked to Mark, who is now the reliable pool person, right? It sets up the frame in the mind. Now, if you want to know what your belief is, what your main outcome is, well, that's what I deliver in my brand attraction workshop. The next one's on Wednesday, July 21st. I do these every third Wednesday. I reveal to you what yours is in the room. If you know any business owners in your world whose their website sucks or they're not landing the sale, get their booty into this workshop. Thank you.